welcome to Getting Gourmet. Today we're going to make chicken pot pie. So it's going to be a homemade chicken pot pie. If you have the time to make something comforting in winter time, and this recipe will last at least a few days if you're feeding a whole family. I know for us it's going to just be a couple of days, maybe 1 or 2 days, then we'll get sick of it. But I really like chicken pot pie because it's simple, it's easy. Lots of people like chicken, and there are a lot of recipes that use chicken soup or mushroom soup or Korean mushroom to add for the chicken. So today we're going to do it completely homemade. All right. So what we're going to need is half a cup here of heavy cream. You need 2 cups of milk, whatever kind of milk you like. Here I have 2% in this bottle. 2 cups of diced chicken. So here is 2 chicken breasts. I wasn't really sure what 2 cups of chicken was, so I just cut up 2 chicken breasts. You need a couple tablespoons of flour, 1 egg, 4 tablespoons of butter. You're going to need 1 teaspoon of the chicken broth here. You're not actually going to make broth though. This here is going to be the broth. You need 1 package of tender flakes. So this is just puff pastry, and we're going to line the bottom with the puff pastry. You need 1 carrot and 1 celery. I already cut them up for us. 1/4 cup of frozen peas and carrots. If you don't like frozen peas and carrots, you can eliminate them, but I think it's part of being a pot pie, peas. And then some salt to taste. Awesome. Let's get started.
Cool, we're just gonna head over to the stove. Here I'm gonna melt down 4 tablespoons of butter. Then we're gonna cook down an onion, half an onion, the carrots and celery that's already chopped up, and sprinkle your flour on top of them too and cook for 1 to 2 minutes. Once that's done, put in the milk, heavy cream, and 1 teaspoon of your chicken broth and bring to a slow boil. Once it's boiling, gently over medium heat, stir the sauce for about 5 minutes so that it thickens up. And then turn the heat down low. Once the heat's low, add your chicken, peas, and some thyme if you want. Okay, just put it down all the way low. The chicken will cook in the oven when you bake it. Just make sure your oven is preheated to 400 degrees. Next, we're gonna roll out the puff pastry. Make sure it's room temperature so it's easy to roll. Here I'm just gonna roll down 1 for us, okay? Make sure it's nice and perfectly square. And then cut up strips. They don't have to be even, just cut up the strips. So with that one side of puff pastry, fill in your pan. I'm gonna cut off the one side here and then cover that on the bottom, the little gap there. Perfect. And then we're gonna add the chicken mixture. Put all of it into the pan and make sure it's nice and even. Try to evenly distribute. Next, you take the strips and make a lattice. I had trouble starting, it was confusing for some reason. I think I was just really hungry. You can use more or less strips if you want. And they don't have to be perfect, they're gonna get nice baked anyway. So I'm just cutting up stragglers up here. Okay, take your egg and then just brush over the puff pastry to make them nice and golden brown in the oven. And then bake it for about 30 to 35 minutes at 400 degrees.
Awesome, we're all done, and it's so beautifully nice and golden brown. It just got out of the oven and it looks so good. It smells so good in here. I'm so excited to try this. This is my first time making a completely homemade chicken pot pie. It was really easy actually. It wasn't too bad. I think it was easier than putting soup in a bowl and just heating that up with the chicken. It looked really good. And it's so pretty. I think I like the lattice pie shape better. than covering the whole pie, because now you can actually see the chicken and the carrots and the peas, and it makes it, there's a nice coloring to it, and I really like that. Okay, let's try this out. Hear that crunchy. Press all the way at the bottom. That. It's nice and crunchy on the side, and it's so golden brown, and you can see the layers of the puff pastry. It makes it look really, really pretty. It's really good. I like the puff pastry better than the pie pastries. I think it makes it lighter and more of a dessert and not as heavy, I find. And if you don't want to eat it right away, I'm pretty sure you can probably just cook it, wait for it to cool, and then freeze it, and then pop it in the oven to warm up for later when you're not sure what to have for dinner. And it's really good. I really like this recipe. I encourage you to try it. It's very easy, and it's so nice and warm for a busy day at work or at school, and you just want to sit down and eat something that's already prepared. Well, I hope you guys really like this. Don't forget to subscribe and give me a thumbs up if you liked the video. Comment down below, follow my Instagram and Twitter, and see all the cool things that I've been doing. Thanks for watching. Bye.